Folks, what's up? Welcome to the Scotty P Show. Uncle Phil's here. Woo! Scotty P's here.
Hell yeah.
Victoria's back in the studio doing a little work, little touch-up points for the last little bit. What's up, B-Boo? B-Boo! What's up, girl?
I'm doing good. We're over here hooking you up in the studio. We're going to get some Scotty P, his own little logo here. So you get to see me at work doing my thing.
Do that good work back there, B-Boo. Hook up the studio. Folks, y'all look forward to that. It's coming out in a few weeks. She's doing the last finishing touches, and then it's going to be ready to go, right along with the scrimp bet dinner.
Scrimps!
So last week, we had some good games, some good comebacks. Miami, I still say, is the best comeback of the weekend. Some folks might argue Arizona. Some folks might argue New York Jets. I'm going Dolphins. How you feel about best comeback last week?
I gotta agree with you on that one. I mean, there were a lot of good games, but that was, just watching you at the electrolyte beverage mill, like running around, just the range of emotions. Be like, man, I ain't even watch this shit no more. And they're coming in, and all of a sudden you start, that was good to see. That was exciting. That was, in my opinion, I agree with you.
All right, Dolphins it is. It's a consensus around here in Seaport Village, man. That's where we're coming from, y'all, today, man. We got the bay back behind us. Nice little boathouse right there, restaurant, whatever it is. Got the dock, man. It's really nice over here. Hopefully we don't get tucoed out like the last time we were down here, getting threatened and stuff. Folks on the jet skis again. We need to get out there sometime. All right, last week, Vicky went 2-2. Last week, YB went 3-1. Last week, these two went 4-0. So that's putting Vicky at 5-3 on the year. That's putting YB at 6-2. Putting Unc at 7-1. And your boy right here is still sitting undefeated. Let's rock it out. I'm about to go undefeated again this week. You ready to do some picks, Uncle Phil?
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Take him like a
Woozy
boogie.
white boy. Bring us on in.
You dig?
What it do? This is Alabama's own Woozy White Boy, and y'all tuned in to the Scotty P Show.
You dig?
First game, we got these LA Rams at the Arizona Cardinals. YB, of course, went with the Rams. Victoria, who you got in this game?
Well, I'm going to say that's an easy one for me. I'm going with the Rams on this one. I think they got it. They're showing up, doing their thing. So I'm going Rams. Rams over Cardinals.
So Vicky Kicks rolling with the Rams, rolling with the homies as we knew. What you got on this game, my boy?
Look, man, Matthew Stafford is my starting fantasy QB. He's thrown 5 picks in 2 games, dog.
Yeah.
Something's not clicking. I don't know if it's a Super Bowl hangover or what's up, but something ain't right. But I do believe this week they're going to pick it up. They're going against the AZ Cardinals, and like I said, the Rams had trouble with Marcus Mariota. What's Kyler Murray going to do in this one? You feel me? But either way, YB, rolling with the Rams, baby.
Going with the Rams. I feel you. LA was 2-0 against them last year. LA looked really bad against the Bills. They looked good against Atlanta until they didn't look good against Atlanta, and almost let them come all the way back. Now that's fucking sad. Arizona looked really bad for the first 6 quarters of the year. Then the last 2 quarters last week, they balled out. Again, an amazing comeback. But a lot of that comeback was Kyler Murray at that 10-yard line scrambling around forever and then being able to run to the end zone. 2-point conversion, had a touchdown on it and stuff, man. He ain't doing that against them Rams and Aaron Donald and them. YB, give me them Rams, baby. Game numero dos. We got them Philadelphia Eagles, Washington Redskins. YB said he's
The Skin
sliding
Manders.
with you.
The Skin Manders.
Hey, Vicky Kicks, what you got on this Philly game?
I just want to say, who the fuck are the Commanders? That's like literally all I have to say on that. Like, who came up with this? I don't even know what that is. What is a commander? Like a soldier or something? Definitely going with the Eagles. We got to do the little, got to give it to you.
Okay, Victoria's rolling with the Eagles as well. That's what she does, rolls with the homies. I know she's going to roll with the Chiefs. I'm sure she's going to roll with these Dolphins too, man. But Phil, give me a breakdown, man. How we doing in this game?
Dog, my birds are coming off a big Monday night victory. Ooh, the birdhouse was jumping, dog. I'm trying to tell you. I'm telling you. Jalen Reagor was supposed to have his revenge game. Justin Jefferson was supposed to ball out.
Yeah.
Torture ass. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Big play
Slay.
Big play Slay.
I'm here to tell you, baby. I mean, there were a few drops, but Slay was in their head. He was jumping routes. I mean, he dropped like 2 or 3 more picks. He could have had like 4 or 5 of them. But the secondary balled out. I mean, our defensive coordinator was under a microscope, man. They're like, you let fucking the Lions put 35 on you?
Yeah.
But I'm here to tell you the Lions are not bad. Dog, they're decent this year. I mean, Hard Knocks, whatever. But if our secondary plays the same way we did, and if our run defense, you know how many yards Dalvin Cook got last year? Or last week? Last week, I mean.
Not many.
17.
Ooh.
17
Shut
yards
them down.
and 19 yards receiving for a total of 36 all-purpose yards.
AP.
Oh, Kirk Cousins rushed for 19. He outrushed Dalvin Cook in this one. You believe that shit?
You like that?
I mean, big thing about this game this week is it's against our former franchise QB, Carson Wentz. I mean, he had an ugly exit from Philly. I mean, he kind of got his little ginger booty got a little hurt when they drafted our boy, and then took his fucking job. He took his job, Mr. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, roll tide. Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. But you know what? I think the fans are making more of a big deal of this game between Wentz. I mean, there's only like a handful of players still on the team that actually played with Wentz. I mean, it's pretty much a rebuilt roster. This is all about the fans. But Wentz has been balling out lately. I mean, they lost last week, but been putting up big numbers. But that don't matter, dog. We gonna whip that ass. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds.
Eagles fly. I hear you. Okay, then. All right. Y'all were 2-0 against them last year. They didn't have Carson Wentz. As you said, Carson Wentz has been playing well. You handled them very well the first time. The second game y'all played them, you had to come back on them. You had to come back on them, man. You were losing. This was Taylor Heineke at the quarterback. And then looking at both of y'all's defenses, you both gave up 30-plus to the Lions. But they also, Lions ran the ball on them, on the Commanders for 200 yards, close to 200 yards. You guys are still running for 200 a game. Fly, Eagles, fly. Third game of the day, game numero tres. Anna, Carmen, Liz, I know y'all love that shit. We got the Kansas City Chiefs at the Colts. We're going to let B-Boo go first on this one. B-Boo, back in the studio, tell us what you got on this Kansas City Chiefs game.
Come on. The Chiefs are doing great, of course. Those Colts, oh my God, they let the Jags beat them. So that's enough said for everybody. Chiefs are going to spank the Colts. Absolutely.
Well, as we figured, B-Boo went with her Chiefs. YB said he's rolling with the Chiefs too. Uncle Phil, Chiefs gonna go up there in Indy and get upset?
Last time these teams met, the Colts were 10.5-point dogs. They went into Arrowhead Stadium and whooped that ass. I don't know if Frank Reich has that kind of miracle in his pants again. You know what I mean? The Colts are 0-1-1 after getting that ass whipped by the Jaguars. Pressed on, what you got in my lumpia? And unfortunately, I got the Colts as my starting defensive fantasy, and it got me -1 points.
That's bad.
Thanks, Dix. Thanks. I appreciate that shit. I lost by like 4.5, 5, something like that. But you know, whatever. But through 2 games, Mr. Patrick Mahomes has 7 touchdowns with 0 interceptions. And he's only been sacked once. I think this trend will continue. No, there's not much to talk about on this one. Go Chiefs!
Got the Chiefs. I think I already said YB had the Chiefs, but if I didn't say that, YB has the Chiefs. Now, I didn't even do no damn notes about Kansas City because I don't need to. Their offense is just badass and defense is good enough. And these notes that I put down for Indy, I'm just going to actually read it for the first time ever. Matt Ryan is horrible. 3 interceptions. No points last week. 54 yards rushing. And the week before, they looked horrible too until garbage time when they came back and caught up, man. Up until when they just started throwing the ball all over the place in the fourth quarter, they only scored 3 points. So other than that garbage time, even though they came back to tie up the game, other than that garbage time quarter, that fucking team has 3 points, man. But 0-1-1, as you said, man, it don't matter if they're in Arrowhead, Indianapolis, Alabama, or right here in Seaport on the water, man. Kansas City Chiefs all day, baby. Fourth game, which is game of the week. Y'all know how we always save the best game for last. And I don't know how many opportunities we're going to have if the Miami Dolphins being here for game of the week. But we got the Bills. Victoria, what you got? I know you're rolling with the homies.
Sorry, Scotty P, man. I don't think they got it this time. The Bills are on fire. I don't know what they're doing out there, but it's not their time. I don't think the Dolphins got it. You already got two games, so I think the Bills got you this time. They got you.
No! Get what? I thought you was rolling with the homies, but no, she ain't. And YB, I was sure he was going to go with the left-handed quarterback. Being a left-handed quarterback himself, he also went with the Buffalo Bills. D-Train, what's up? Danny Nicole, Phil. I know you're going Dolphins.
The Bills have won their first 2 games by at least 21 points. They completely shut down Derrick Henry last week. He got nothing, and also fantasy starting running back. Thanks, Dick. Didn't do anything. But we touched on earlier, the Finns mounted a spectacular comeback against them Ravens.
All-time great.
All-time, dude. That was big. And it just so happens that Tua leads the NFL with 739 yards passing.
No shit.
I'm saying he's the number 1. He's got the most yards. He 6 TDs last week.
I need to update my jersey.
Oh, dog, I'm telling you.
To just a 1.
The Tua time. But, like I said, Bills D versus all these new toys Tua has to play with. I mean, like I said, the Bills D is pretty impressive. So is their offense. They got a mobile quarterback. He's big. He's strong. I mean, they call plays just for him to scramble. Just like
big boy.
Big boy.
Big dog.
Like I said, this one was a hard one for me. I lost sleep on this one. But then I saw a sign. I saw Pops walking around with a Buffalo Bills flag, going with the Bills on this one.
They all are going with the Bills, and I understand, man. Josh Allen may be the best quarterback in the league. He's definitely in the top 2, 3, 5. I don't know, there's some badass quarterbacks, but he's definitely up there. Bills arguably are the best team in the league. Bills have the best pass defense in the league when they're fully healthy, but they're not fully healthy. They got 2 rookie starting cornerbacks, but their safeties are elite and they're badass. And Von Miller, you saw how he was in the backfield all game against Stafford. Oh, hey, big dogs.
Big dog.
And they're tough, man. Stephon Diggs might be the best receiver in the league. I mean, you look all over at their team, and they're the best in the league. He's the best in the league. They're the best in the league. And man, they're just badass. They won't be playing man defense like Baltimore did. I couldn't tell y'all why Baltimore played man defense when you got people like Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle out there, because they're going to eat you up all day, and they did, and that's why Tua is leading the damn league in passing yards.
Yeah.
Bills also have only punted the ball 3 times all year. That's how potent that offense is. They are killing on that, man. And Dolphins got their ass whooped by Buffalo both times last year, and it's probably going to happen again.
Okay.
And it's early in the season. I'm 8-0. I can afford to lose one if I have to. Let's go, Dolphins. Swim on them, baby.